Hello, I'm Micah, and today we're going to be discussing my personal top 10 Disney movies. Don't let the title fool you, though. For the most part, these movies aren't in any particular order. It was hard enough just narrowing my favorites down to 10. Also, know this is my personal opinion, not an objective ranking, so if you don't like my answers, that's fine. And one quick note before we begin. This list is for the Disney animated canon only. That means no Pixar films. I'll cover those in a later video. Without further ado, let's begin. These are my top 10 Disney movies. Number 10, Tangled. Based on the story of Rapunzel, Tangled tells the story of a young princess kidnapped from her family by an evil witch who uses her magical hair to stay young forever. But as she grows up, Rapunzel wants to leave her tower and with the help of a thief, Flynn Rider goes on an incredible adventure of self-discovery. This movie makes it on the list due to its unique mix of the classic Disney formula with zany cartoon antics. Number 9, The Little Mermaid. Ariel is a young mermaid with an obsession with humans, much to the disapproval of her father, King Triton. When Ariel falls in love with a human, she makes a deal with the evil sea witch Ursula that puts the entire kingdom at risk. Inspired by the Hans Christian Andersen tale of the same name, this movie has some of the most memorable songs in the entire Disney canon, and paved the way for the Disney Renaissance. Number 8, Beauty and the Beast. This tale as old as time is notable for being the first animated feature to be nominated for Best Picture. Long ago, a spoiled prince angered an enchantress who placed a curse on his castle, transforming him into a hideous beast, and all his servants into household objects. His only hope is Belle, a young woman who's grown tired of the mundaneness of her everyday life and longs for a greater purpose. Number 7, Aladdin. Aladdin is an urchin living in the fictional city of Agrabah. After a run-in with the evil sorcerer Jafar, Aladdin discovers a magic lamp that unleashes a genie that can grant him 3 wishes. But when he uses his wishes to win the heart of the Princess Jasmine, he must learn that sometimes it's better to be himself. This film is one of the more wacky films of the year, and has pop culture references and anachronisms that were quite rare for Disney at the time. With an assortment of comedic talent, this was a unique film that success will lead to similar endeavors later down the line. Number 6, The Hunchback of Notre Dom. Quasimodo is a disfigured man who spent his whole life locked in the bell tower of Notre Dame by his abusive and self-righteous master, Judge Claude Frollo. When Quasimodo escapes the bell tower, he meets the gypsy girl Esmeralda and falls in love. The Hunchback of Notre Dame makes it on this list for being one of Disney's darkest and most risky films to date, with themes about genocide, corruption, and lust. Number 5, The Lion King. This is where the Disney Renaissance reached its peak. It tells the story of Simba, a young cub and heir to the throne. When his scheming Uncle Scar murders his father, Simba runs away and is adopted by a meerkat and a warthog named Timon and Pumbaa. But as Scar's leadership puts the Pride Lands on the verge of destruction, Simba must return to confront his past once and for all. One of Disney's most popular movies, some consider it overrated, but in my opinion it still holds up as a groundbreaking film that served as the last real hurrah in the Disney Renaissance. Number 4, Lilo and Stitch. Lilo is a lonely Hawaiian girl who decides to adopt a dog from the local shelter. Unbeknownst to her, the dog is actually an evil experiment from a distant planet. Lilo and Stitch is a story of family, friendship, and redemption. It makes it on the list for its uniqueness and offbeat humor. Number 3, Zootopia. Judy Hopps is a bunny who has moved to the anthropomorphic city of Zootopia with dreams of becoming a police officer. When a case forces her to seek the help of a con artist fox, they uncover a conspiracy that could change their lives forever. This film is very unique. It has some great humor and social commentary about the prejudices of society that make it a worthy addition to this list. Number 2, Moana. Moana is the daughter of a local village chief of a fictional island in the South Pacific. When disaster befalls her people, she must set forth on an incredible journey alongside the mischievous and arrogant demigod Maui. It's this film's great songs, beautiful imagery, and diversity that get it a spot on this list. Before we get to number 1, here are some honorable mentions. And my number 1 favorite Disney movie is The Emperor's New Groove. When a botched assassination attempt leads to the conceited Emperor Cusco being transformed into a llama, he must work together with friendly peasant Pacha to set things right and learn a lesson in humility along the way. This film has a wacky, chaotic style more in line with the classic Looney Tunes short than a Disney movie. From slapstick to blatant anachronisms to fourth wall jokes, this film is by far the funniest in the Disney canon. Filled with hilarious gags from start to finish, the film is really helped by its all-star cast. While everyone has their moments, it's really the villains Yzma and Kronk that steal the show. These two characters are a riot whenever they're on screen. Yzma's an over-the-top diva with a lust for power, and Kronk is a well-meaning but easily manipulated man-child, and their personalities play off each other hilariously. This film's brilliant wit, humor, and uniqueness make it my favorite in the Disney animated canon. So those are my favorite Disney movies. Are they any of yours? Are there any I missed that you enjoy? Be sure to put them in the comments. If you like this video and want to see more, be sure to subscribe and check out my Patreon. Until next time, this is Micah saying thanks for watching.